Hello, and thanks for tuning in to episode is it 4 or 5? Well, somewhere in that range of Space Engineers. You just saw me put the last uh, finishing touch on my auto miner. And now we can actually take this off and take the landing gear off, and we will be able to have it flying around. So let's first take the uranium out, and then grind this baby down. It's telling me that somebody is cutting down the small, oops, my inventory is full, the small reactor, and for some reason it likes to tell you even if you're doing it yourself. And I don't know why, because it must be realizing that I'm doing it myself, but still it wants to notify me. Like I said, no idea why, but oh well. We can live with it, of course. Let's place everything in here now, and now our auto miner is done. So it pretty much means if I press K and I go to here, I can control my auto miner. So you have to go to like remote control, but I made it a group. Just remote control is a group called control, spelled like this. So it's really obvious, even though it would be somewhere in here, because these are all the groups. It would stand out pretty much a lot. So that's of course really handy. And then if you look at the auto mine, you can see that my drills are in that. So just I can turn on and off my drills in one go. Braking is my drills and, if I remember correctly, 2 thrusters, which I will show in a second, if you give me a second. And then my thrusters are those 2 specific thrusters. As you can see, my thruster override is in 12 kilonewton, and all the other ones is disabled. So if I actually get out of the ship, that means that if you look at the back, there are 2 thrusters here that are turned off. If I turn them off, the auto mining will, or the, how do you say it? The thruster override will push the ship forward, and then it will, keep on going, because the dampeners won't counter affect it, because it's still pushing forward. So that's pretty much a way for me to automatically move the ship. And if I then go to my auto miner and go to the 2 sensors that are in here somewhere. This is sensor auto mine, so if we go to the setup action, you can see that it turns auto mine on. Turn auto mine on if I get near an asteroid, and if I leave an asteroid, it will turn it off. The reason it says off in the bottom is because that's the current state. And the white thing means it's going to turn on, and the black thing means it's going to turn off. And if I look at the braking, that has a group called braking, and a group called the sensor auto mine. So it will turn the sensor auto mine on if it leaves the area again, and it will turn braking off. Yes, it will turn the blocks off to brake. So if you look again at braking, it will turn the drills off, it will turn the sensor actually off, I forgot about that one, and it will turn the 2 thrusters off. So that means even if there's an asteroid near it, if I'm near a ship, it still won't turn everything back on until the ship leaves again. And then when the ship leaves, the sensor will turn on, realize there's an asteroid in front of it, and keep on going. So this is pretty much the whole ship, and before I'm actually going to launch it, I first realized that I need a big antenna on this place. So let's clear my hotbar and get the antenna. And place it down. Oh, I can just place it on here. But I don't have any materials. Yeah, I don't have steel plates. Oh, and I also put a connector on this one. So now I can connect my ship with the platform really easily. Because of course that's what you want, to be able to just quickly dock your ship here. So let's see, rotate it nicely. Start welding it. What do I need for it? I need computers, construction, I need pretty much everything. Okay, let's get pretty much everything. Let's see. Dump that in there. Get these, get 10 of these, get some of these. Get about 100 construction components, and see what else I need if I put everything in there. So I only need 30 more large steel tubes and 40 radio communication parts. So let's first get into production, and I said 40, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's make all 4. I have everything for all 4. Ah, I was assuming that I would need to get some. Oh, I don't actually have irony, I don't have enough for this. So that's 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's exactly 30. Why do I make exactly 30 and not more? Because I will need more in the future. I don't know. I'm actually just realizing that as I'm speaking. This is pretty pointless to do. So let's pop everything in here. And because once this is finished, I can actually control it from my from the station. I can also control it without going to the station, but then I would only have a 200 meters range, because my broadcasting is on, as you can see in the bottom left, bottom thing, and if I press O, it will turn off, turn on, turn off, turn on. So yes, now I can at least first of all I can see the sensor or my base everywhere, so I don't need the coordinates anymore. So I'll call this base. And secondly, I will be able to, of course, control my auto miner a bit more easily. This has a range of 5,000 maximum. The other one has 50,000. So let's press Control, press 1. The problem is I don't know where I am, so I'm just gonna push forward and hope I'm not hitting anything, because I genuinely don't have a clue. What do I need? Shall I just launch it to this one? Oh, why not? So turn it on. Launch it here. Don't let it go too fast, or else this thing might break. And now it's going to dig in here to the magnesium. As you can see, if I press K in inventory, it's turning stone right now, most of it. So I will have a lot of stone. Yeah, I might make a large cargo container at some point, put all my stone in, and then if I don't need it, if it's full, then I can just throw the large cargo container out. But for now, I actually am already through, so I got some magnesium, some silver, and some iron. Of course, it's not a lot, so what am I going to do? I'm going to go to this place and just pick a point right here. Oh yeah, that is platinum, yeah. So yeah, I'm going straight to the platinum. I'm so going to take that with me. It's genuinely really handy, so let's get close enough. It's turning on, and it's going in. So, what do you need to do now, of course? I don't need to do anything, that's the great part. So as you can see actually right now, the auto mines are 219 meters away, so I wouldn't be able to control it using broadcasting. But that's okay, I mean I can control it using my antenna now. And of course now, the big question is, what do I want to do next? What I'm going to do next is I'm going to make because I remember when I had 2 of these auto miners, not even kidding, I had 10 refineries and 20 blast furnaces, and the blast furnaces were just about able to keep up with the auto miners, and the refineries were not. So, and I was not even refining the stone, I was just throwing the stone away. But the refineries, 10 refineries, were not able to keep up with 20 of my auto miners. And like I said, the blast furnaces were just about to keep up with it. I shouldn't have... what's floating over there actually? That's oh, that's just a random rock. Uh-huh. Well, was it? Oh, it's stone. Oh, well, whatever. So yeah, the auto miners were just too fast for the refineries. And of course now I have 1 refinery, and also, hey, I heard my auto miner. So the great part is I can hear my auto miner. I don't think you can, because I turned my sound down a lot from the game, because there's a lot of noise, a weird noise on the background. I never noticed it while playing it, because it's not that loud. But yeah, if I'm recording, I can hear it actually quite good. And you might be wondering, like, I wasn't out the I was an Audi asteroid. Why did it stop? Well, it has a certain range when it's looking forward, and apparently the range was too much that it stopped inside of the asteroid because the gap was just too big. So now it's continuing again nicely. So yeah, I'm going to make a lot of refineries. I'm just going to... Should I just... Yeah, but I'm going to do it because it's the easiest. Did I hear you again? No. I heard something else. I heard a tick. What is that? I was also talking about the noise. Yeah, there's a lot of noise in Space Engineers. I don't know what it is. I hope the devs put some sort of sound, just your average being able to adjust the sound stuff in the game really quickly, because especially for people filming this, it's really annoying because it's seriously loud. I was like, I did not realize, but they're extremely loud, and of course that's extremely annoying. I mean, if you're trying to record and all you hear is some weird sound, then it's really annoying. And before you're wondering like, what are you doing right now? I was thinking, if I need a lot of refineries and blast furnaces, I might actually add it just onto this thing. And oh, I was like, I can actually start building my ship here, but this is just way too close. And so actually, I'm not going to do this. I'm going to take it off again. Although it is handy to have it. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to just make another station about... Oh, if I move it up a few blocks... Yeah, I can just move it up a few blocks. So if I do this, because then I can, if I want to, connect it really easily if it's close, so... That should miss... That should... just one more. So now of course my... for those of you who are already paying attention a little bit more, my connector is really in a bad place right now. Because my ship has to dock here, but it's if I'm building out here, then it might be slightly in the way. And well, for now I just won't go too much that way. I'll keep going this way a little bit more. And when I get to the point that it's actually annoying, I will figure it out then. So let's actually, because I realized my auto miner stopped. Get in here. I didn't hear it. I just realized it wasn't moving again. It wasn't moving anymore. So let's see. Yeah, he's out. So if I now go forward a little bit and turn the sensor off and then look around, there's my base. So I'm just going to fly to my base. Do I actually need to fly to my base or can I go through again? It has slightly more than half of the inventory, so I'm not going to go through again. It's actually really slow as well. That's the only downside. If I have to go like this far, it's really slow. I'm actually turning it on again and just going through this one here. Especially because I actually don't want too much of these big asteroids near me. I'm not really happy with those, and yeah, so let's just go through here, aim for the uranium a little bit so I get some uranium as well, and just go. I was mining, yeah, I was like mining really close by. I was just mining there, and as you can see, it doesn't pick up everything. But especially because it's drilling in such a small hole, it is taking a lot more in the, what's it called? The collector than normally. So that's of course great, and it will stop right now. Yes, bingo. And bingo was his name. Oh. I don't... Why? Like, why did I... Oh, I don't know. I seriously shouldn't question myself. It's just too much work. Let's see, this is a bitch to actually control because the controls are inverted. So it's really hard to control this one. Yeah, as you can see, I'm really struggling. Let's see, the camera is on top of this one, so I have to make sure it's slightly on the bottom of it, and then if I move like this. Oh wow, this is hard. I used to be extremely good at it when I was like doing a few of these every minute or so. In another survival that I did. So then I was like going extremely great. Oh yeah, and the funny thing is my I think my refinery is full. No, it's not pulling anything out. Why is it not pulling anything? Is it wait. This is connected to this one. This is connected to that one, and that's connected to there. Okay, so let's just Get down here. Can I move stuff from here to here? Oh wait, that's not one of it. No. Oh yeah, actually let's just dump it in here. Why not actually think about it? And dump it in there. Okay, so why can't I move stuff from here to there? Let's actually go to the connector. So my last cargo container is not connected to my connector for some reason. That's the problem, and I don't know why. This thing used to work good, that's the problem. It used to work, so why doesn't it work now anymore? Let's just get in. Control the auto miner. 1B. A little bit. Oh yeah, fuck. So and let's just stay there. And did I burn actually? You should really not push forward immediately, because it might burn away some of your ship. So let's actually see what's behind this thing. So for some reason it's there is a big hole behind this one. Is there no longer a oh wait, I never there's a conveyor frame behind it which I never finished. Ah, that's the reason. So it wasn't connected to one another. So where is this stupid connector? Here it is. Let's place it back, and the problem needs some parts. Yeah, I need some small steel tubes. So let's actually get some small steel tubes. Just 3 will do. I don't need you anymore. I don't know where you came from, and I don't care. It looks really fun actually how the thing is going just like this, and all of a sudden it's creeping up on you. So yes, I don't know if you can hear it, but I heard my refinery spring into action. So let's actually really quickly inventory and then refinery, and then look this one for the ore. So yes, my refinery, as you can see, is completely full with just iron. I'm going to do some uranium because I might build a blast furnace really quickly, and then first of all you get more iron from the blast furnace than you get from the refinery. I noticed when I was editing the basics that I made. Sorry, I just hit my my microphone, so I didn't know if you could hear that, but if you did, then that was me hitting my microphone. But I did notice you get a lot more materials from a blast furnace, and I was unaware of that. I genuinely did not know that that was the way that would work. So I can actually see how much of the stuff I can store in here. I can store everything in here, which is great. So I can just store this one in here, and then go to this, press K, get in the auto miner, control it, press 8 actually, so I can see a little bit, disconnect it and leave. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to press 1 again, I'm going to move around a little bit, and let's see where's the big asteroid. Oh, there it is. Wait, what's that? Oh, there's an ore. Nom 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 nom. I think I just grabbed that ore, didn't I? Inventory. Yeah, I grabbed it. Nice. So yeah, let's just pretty much fire this one, fire it at this one, because that's really easy. I love this thing, I really do. It's such a nice machine. So get close, my friends, and it's turning on. Oh, okay, let's think for a second. Oh yeah, I needed to add some blast furnaces because otherwise this is going to take ages. And I could do 2 things. I could let's see, how much do I have? How much stuff do I have actually? I don't have that much. What I was thinking about, I could either already place my blast furnaces on this and just make a bunch and connect it, or I would have to make a separate one. And actually I do want to place it immediately on this one. G, and then let's see, where's the blast furnace? I swear that thing keeps moving. It might be because of the mods I've installed. And let's see, if I place it like this. So this is the only problem is with the front is that's the is it a hatch? I think it's a hatch. I was wondering this is I was wondering this like when I I did the basics. I was wondering a lot about this. Is it called a hedge? I don't know. I still don't know. I mean, wasn't like, oh, let's Google it. No, I still don't have a freaking clue what it's called. But anyway, of course, these things need to look at one another when they or be connected to one another. So I'm going to rotate it like this and then just make a whole line like going that way. I think that's a lot easier. So let's see, what do I need for that? I need steel, construction components, nutshell tubes, motor and computers. So I need is 5, oops. Let's not turn my lights off because then you don't see shit. Let's grab those, I needed about so many of those, and I needed my large steel. Oh yeah, of course, my large steel tubes ran out and I was like, oh no, I'm not going to make more. Stupid me. Let's just make a freaking 100, I don't care at this point. Make some of these, make some of these. What do I have? I don't have any nickel. So I need to put iron in front and then after that nickel. Let's first get the iron up and running. What's the iron? Oh, it's over here. Let's put about 5,000 in front of it. I think I might have just done 500. Oh, it went really quickly. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4. 50,000. I don't know. And let's put about, I don't know, 2,000. Nah, yeah, let's 2,000 of this in front of there. So now have a look at production. I have everything I need actually for everything. Which is great. And there's something bugging on my leg. There's a weird little hair or something poking out. Poking me. I don't know what it is. I just pulled it out. I'm looking at it. There's some kind of weird small plasticky thingy that was poking my leg. It was really annoying. It was really itchy. And you're all like, what the hell is he talking about? Because you don't have a clue what I mean. Probably. That's okay. I can live with that. I'm pretty much used to people not understanding what the hell I mean, because sometimes I'm just really vague. I don't explain stuff a lot and I'm just like, oh yeah, don't you get it? And they're like, no, I don't have a fucking clue. And then when I think about it, I'm like, oh, of course you don't know what the fuck I mean, because I didn't explain it properly. So yeah, that's a look into my life, I guess. But me not explaining stuff, which is great. It's awesome. I mean, like, awesome, you. But I lost completely what I was talking about. Only thing I remember, I was talking about that little thingy in my leg. That was some sort of little plastic part, really small plastic part. I don't know what it's called. Anyway, that was really annoying, and that's pretty much when I lost my story completely because of some little weird thingy. Things the things you need in order to forget what the hell you were talking about aren't that huge. Look, at least for me, I can forget pretty much what I'm talking about in an instant or something. If I talk about something else for just a second, I sometimes forgot like completely what I was talking about. But I mean, that happens, and that's just the way it goes. So what I want to do now is I want to connect from here. And I want to connect all the way up to here. So just make a connection so I can feed this as well from the same place. I don't have to get a second one. So what I need there is those two. Then I get a tube on here, rotating like this. I get a tube rotated like that. I can't place it because I'm in the way. So get out of my way myself. And let's see, like that, and so actually, I think the video is going on for quite a long time right now. I actually don't know how long it's going on. So I'm thinking about ending it here, but I still want to finish that, and I don't know. I don't know if I would really want to like stop what I'm doing all the time to show you, or I wanna. But the point is, what I'm trying to say is I don't know if I want to show you everything what I'm doing. Because I don't know if you want to. If you want to see everything that I'm welding and you're like, oh, it's so interesting, well then, please let me know. If you think, well, if you got a bit, some pieces out, you know, I don't really mind because it's not really that fun to watch, please let me know. Because if you do want to see everything, of course, then, you know, I'll just show you everything, I don't mind. but then there's less progress, of course, in each episode, because if I cut a lot of oh, this is going to be a long episode because I just started talking, and I'm talking about something I genuinely want to explain properly. So yeah, okay, this is going to be a long episode. This might take a few minutes extra to explain this. But funny thing is, actually, you don't need bulletproof glass for this. It says you do need 4, but you don't actually need it to finish it. And normally I would actually put it in there anyway, just to be sure, just in case something changed. But right now I don't really give a damn. But yeah, I don't know if you want to watch everything. Like I said, if you do want to watch everything, do keep in mind that this is just a slower Oh no, you're not going to take the stone, you son of a bitch. You're going to take... No. So yeah, the problem is it's filling up everything with stone. That's... No, stay. Oops, wrong one. Okay, so there's another trick. I know that trick. Oh no, everything is blocked. Can I get in this one? Yeah, I can get here. So if I do that, and then I do inventory, I do this, and I get this one to look at this crate, and I move this over there, and then I quickly. So I got some extra stuff in. It's really annoying. I should seriously maybe consider making. So what I did last time when I had this problem is I just made a huge cargo container, a large cargo container, and with a connector on it, just a cargo container with a connector, and I would throw all my stone in there, and it never got full because a large cargo container on a ship requires a lot of I can hold a lot of stuff, so it wouldn't get full. And I'm starting to talk about something else as well. Anyway, that's something I might do in the next video, just to get rid of that stupid stone. Although I do need some stone, so I'm not really sure what I want to do. But in the comments, do let me know what you want me to do. Do you want me to show you everything, and then of course that would mean you have less progress, or are you like, you know, don't cut everything out you do, but if you do something like if you show the design, then weld everything up in between the videos, then go ahead and do that, because of course that's it might be a lot more fun to watch me plan everything and weld it up everything a little bit. But then especially if I do a lot of stuff, like if I'm gonna design the whole refinery place of my ship, which I might do the next episode, and just weld everything when you're not watching, it might be more fun for you to see actually. So yeah, let me know what you want me to do for that, and then I'm really gonna end the video here right now. So I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to tune in next time.